First chat. What's up, Liam? Welcome in. My bad, guys. I've been feeling like crap for the past few days. I just got to where I could feel a little bit better so I can get on stream and do some things with you guys. We are doing a giveaway tonight too, guys. And I'm not doing a whole lot of these because they're a pain in the butt. What's up, Landon? Welcome in, buddy. Can you guys see that okay? Looks like it's a little blurry. Landon, I do not think so. I'll have to check that later. I'm not going to do it right now, buddy. What was the date you won that giveaway? By the way, I shipped that package too as well. What's up, McDonald? Welcome in. I'm not too sure exactly how long it's been, but or how long you have. I'm gonna pull my trash can over here because this is dirty and nasty. I don't think I can pick it up and put it over here and put it under the table, but that'll work. As long as I have somewhere to dump this hair at when I'm cutting it. It won the duel. All right. Did you guys have a pretty good weekend? I don't know if you guys noticed, but I also changed my profile pic and my banner on YouTube. I'm thinking that's what my new stickers are going to look like. I can also do some different kinds of designs. Worked all weekend and ran all week for Christmas. I'm ready for a day off. I bet, man. I'm honestly ready for a day off as well. My engineer has some time off for surgery on his hips, so I have to do all the paperwork and stuff, and it sucks. Appreciate you, Muddy. So yeah, I'm having to do all the paperwork and stuff like that. These are an absolute pain in the ass. Doing it this way is a pain, but I'm gonna spend some deer hair for these Goddard caddises. And this isn't my way, this is Flyfish Foods technique that Cheech over there used. Oh, I can't see that. There we go. Let's see if I can get this the first time. It's okay if a few fall out that don't matter. Last time I did this, it all fell out just like that. This is also a different hook as well, so. All right. All I'm doing is making more room for this. I'm gonna spend just a little bit more on that. It didn't put enough hair on there. It's not too bad, Odin. And this is 140 denier thread that I'm using to do this, because you don't, Cheech said you didn't want to use anything under 100 denier, because it would pretty much break your thread, which I understand why. I'm going to push this back. And I've got enough room on there to span a little bit more up. It's okay. Maybe one little clump will do. It's pretty fun, Doctor. It's definitely a learning curve, but once you kind of get the basics down, it's not too bad. I would honestly rather not. Put any more on there, but I'm gonna have to. Which isn't a big deal. I'm just gonna put a small amount on there, not a whole lot. About just as much as we need. Maybe a little less. If I need to take some of that out, I can. Evening, Mike. How you doing, man? And again, it's okay if a little bit of that falls out. I actually need to take just a small amount of that out. There we go. Oh shit. To be very careful because it will break your hook if you're not careful. And we're going to trim this up as well, guys. It looks matted up right now, but trust me. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay. Maybe next time I'll be careful about how much hair I've got on there. Make sure I've got enough. It's no biggie though. I could have honestly left that like it was, but it's all good. All right. The first part of this, we're going to use a razor blade. I'm just going to run it. I've been trying to chop wood with this one so it's not as sharp. I've got another one in my box somewhere. I mean, it's still sharp, it'll still cut the crap out of you, but let me try this one. Okay. So we're gonna get a little scissor work here. And all I'm doing is forming this body up here into the cone shape that I want it. Coming in on the sides and barely trimming the sides here. You know, Trudge, I'm wondering if you could. Good evening, man. How are you? All right. Where the heck did it go? There it is. And the rest of this I'm going to do with my lighter. I'm just going to and we're going to come over here and trim some of this up. I actually need to pick some of this out behind this hook bend here. Porcupine, yeah, I can see that. kind of finagle it a little bit, and then you can come on the underside here and hit it with a little bit of fire. Well, I'm not going to mess with that no more. That looked pretty good. I'm going to come back here and trim those up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it does. You got to be careful with how much you do it. Yeah, you will definitely burn that hair away really quick, especially with this hair. It all depends on which kind you use. Some of it, to me, the hollowest stuff, is really, really hollow, burns a lot quicker. So you don't want to use, but you want to use something that's hollow, that way it floats, of course. All right. And you can use any color hackle, it doesn't matter. But I like to use brown. But like I said, it doesn't really matter. You can use any color you want. Almost forgot to hit the like. It's all good, man. All right. Throw the whip finish on there. What's up, Rich? Welcome in, man. This isn't the best one that I've done. I can do them a lot better. What's up, Trip Fly Fishing? I got a little bit in the eye there, but that's fine. We can get that out real quick. I got super glue on this earlier, so I hope this doesn't. Okay. This is the one that I tied earlier. And I don't do antenna on a lot of them because to me it really doesn't matter. They're just going to get broke off anyways. But I don't really do antenna unless I'm doing like a video on it. But if I'm just tying these to fish with, the antennas stay off. I don't worry about putting those on there if I'm fishing them. Yes, sir. How are you tonight, Trips? We're going to do another one here. I'm going to do the antennas on this one. Why is he not live tonight? He might be working on his gaming channel. A lot of people said he's been working on his gaming channel. Holiday plans? Okay. I stopped in a few times on his gaming channel, and it's coming along though. It just takes time to get something going, man. I didn't think anything of this channel whenever I first started, but it just happened, man. It didn't happen overnight, but and I feel like after I left for 3 months, it kind of hurt me. I used to game a lot. I don't do it anymore. I just don't have time for it anymore. With this and my son and all that stuff, man, I just couldn't fit it in. I still love gaming, but like I said, I don't have no time for it. My wife loves it though. Shoot, dude. How are you liking that master vise? Trip. It's amazing. I love mine. Very smooth, yeah. If you think about it, Brian got me to get this for mine. Uh, get this handle right here. It makes a world of difference, man. I don't know if you've already got it or thinking about it. I would highly recommend getting that. Makes a world of difference. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It takes it up a notch. Instead of having to awkwardly spin it or turn it with the one that comes with. Yeah, I love that thing. Yeah, it's very slippy, but man, that one, I'm telling you, buddy. Oh, your grandparents got it for you? For like Christmas or something? Where I always mess up. Because I shake a lot and then sometimes that loop comes open. Oh, guys, I meant to tell you guys for the Christmas giveaway, the stuff is on the way as of right now. So maybe this coming up week should be able to do the Christmas giveaway. Should be able to do it this coming up this week sometime. Yep, and I just fucked that all up. Might be able to save it. Might not. Oh, not a big deal, Rich. I'm glad it did, man. I'd like to see people get back on the Vice. Have a couple more classes next month to build my confidence. All right, I am just going to spin the rest of this on there if I can get it to work right. Oh yeah, that's the perfect amount. This one hopefully is going to turn out a little bit better. Looks like I have a better profile on this one, so we're going to go for it. Have more hair on there. Master was hard to find. Craft Franzetti doesn't have one. Grandpa said he found it at local fly shop. Yeah, they sell out pretty quick, Trip. I got mine. There was 3 in stock. And when I went back the next day, they were gone. So I imagine they both sold out the same day. Okay, this time I'm not going to trim that down as much. We're just going to do the outsides and let our flame do the rest of the work. This stinks. Man, it stinks terribly. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Whew, that stinks terribly, man. That right there make you want to throw up. Smelling burning hair. Ooh. That stinks bad. You can sit here and you can trim this all night, but it does look like a pellet though, don't it? I wanted to get this a little bit more like this, but the more I trim and burn, the more shitty it's gonna look. So this here will probably be the last one I do, and then we'll stop because I don't want to fuck it up. Ooh, that's super hot, man. That's super hot. There we go. That's about where I want it. On both sides, you kind of have the. I need to burn this side just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now that's more like it. Okay. Looks kind of like a hedgehog. Yeah. We just got rain a few hours ago here, but it's done stopped now. You can't hear it no more. I'm only going to use one piece of hurl on this. I'm scared if I put any more on there, it's going to just build bulk. That's a half-ass Goddard caddis. All right, I'm doing a giveaway on all of these tonight, including, oh man, that hurt. These are some bleached. I see the bleached a little bit better, but these are some bleached ones I tied the other day. Where did it go? I don't need my wife stepping on another one of these hooks. She about killed me this last time. So on the ones that I just tied and these, yeah, half arsed. This one got fuzz on it, so y'all get a little bit of fuzz, but that's another one there. I've just been experimenting with new deer. These are elk. I think elk looks a little bit better. But y'all will get some of those and the ones that I just tied. I'm also wanting to try it with some roe deer hair, see how it kind of works. I might spin one up real quick, see how that does. I would do it in an 18, but that is super duper small. I've also got some granum caddises I might throw in there as well. I might do some granums. I'm just trying to really clean out some of my stuff here because I've got too much and I haven't got to fish them yet, so it wasn't too bad, Sabby. We're gonna do a bigger size caddis as well, so this one we're gonna do in 10 on, if I don't forget like I've been forgetting for the past 2 flies. This is a mustad, I believe. I would rather tie these on mustads because of the gap is a little bit more wider. It's easier to work with the deer hair. Actually, I'm already messing up. Now we're going in the right direction. Is that right? That's good. I didn't do much anything either. Went out to my sister's yesterday, had her little Christmas thing. My family lives apart. Like 20 minutes one way to my grandma's and then 20 minutes to my other grandma's, and then my dad lives about an hour away. My mom lives an hour and a half, and trip to the Little Red's about an hour. So kind of wish the Little Red was closer. I would go every day and fish, but I made it, Table. I actually did. I think I like it. I don't know. I think I like it. I wanted something kind of, I don't know, older, I guess, vintage looking. Hey, Ruben, pretty good, man. I wanted something kind of like vintage like, but I wanted a salmon or a trout in it. Yeah, my family never, all of my family lives. It's so out of whack, man. During the holidays, it sucks during the holidays because we always have to go hour one way and an hour the other, and it makes for a really long day. I deleted them, Table. I'm not even sure if they're even being monetized. It has the money symbol on it, but I don't know. Yes, holidays are kind of hectic. But when I go to Heber, I usually fish. So usually go down there and fish for a little bit while my wife visits her mom, stepdad. Gotta take some of that out. Did you have a good day there, Ruben? Sell any of your jigs? I'm gonna have to take this down here to get that. There we go. That's good, man. That's always good. Oh, I can't wait till I go to the dentist and get this damn tooth pulled. It's been killing me. I am spreading this out. It's a very important step when you're doing these. Spread those hairs out. If you don't, it will not spin correctly and it will probably break your thread because it'll all bunch up into like a little clump and it's impossible to spin once it gets to that point. Always make sure you flatten it out before you spin it. You can tell whenever it does because it won't do that. It's supposed to look like that whenever you get done. Remember, porcupine. I might need to add some more. I forgot this is a longer shanked hook. I'm probably going to have to do another loop. Oh yeah, we're going to have to do another one for sure. You would guess right, Chad. Yes, sir. This is a Goddard caddis. Absolutely, yes, sir. This just so happens to be for a giveaway. For my followers. Yes, sir. I love this thing, but these are a pain in the ass to tie for the technique that I'm using right now. I was for sure looking at some mallard flank last night. Yeah, I was definitely looking at some. I don't know. This one might be too damn big. I don't know. We'll see. I used to not either, but another pattern I can tie is keeps me busy. Yeah, I used to hate tying Goddards because they're difficult to tie. And they can be a pain in the butt to get right. But when you do get them right, they look pretty good. And usually, after a few flies, they start looking pretty decent. Like, that's all I've been doing today is practicing these. Yo, thank you for the 6-7, Isaac. Appreciate you. W, buddy. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for the gift, man. We don't have a lot of those in here, man, but I appreciate everybody that does those. You guys are awesome. All right, I think I got plenty in here for what I need to do. So I'm going to go back to my trash can. Yeah, like I said, the only time I do these antennas is if I'm giving them to somebody, or if somebody buys them, I'll do the antennas, of course. But if I'm tying them to fish, I don't put the antenna on them. It's just, to me, it's just an extra step, and it takes longer to do it. If I'm wanting to crank these up, I'm just doing this right here, spinning, cranking, getting on down the road. I don't worry about what the hell am I doing. Pardon my language. We're gonna spread this out again. Make sure we get good coverage. And if you notice, I'm not letting go of this thread. If you let go of it, it's liable to fall out. But once it starts to spin, you can let it go, because it's gonna start cording up, and then I'll pull it again, and then it'll go where I need it to. Yeah, this one might be too big to. Sedges are not this big, or caddises aren't this big. Hang on, I gotta do something real quick. Yeah, it's actually too much. I'm actually gonna stop it right there, because if I put too much on there, I won't be able to finish it off. Do I have white elk? Yes. Oh, you weren't talking to me. You're talking to Landon. My bad. Got bleached. Bleached elk. Bleached elk. Welcome, Hassan. Welcome in, man. Welcome. Golly, these razor blades are garbage, dude. I'd probably just fuck this up because of my razor blade. Yep, I sure did. Look at that. Well, that's no good. What's up, Ewas? Welcome in, man. Yeah, once you cut that thread, it's over with. Everything you did was... You got to start all over. I got a cauterizing tool coming in, too. I ordered one of those. I'm tired of having to use razor blades all the time. I'm tired of cutting myself. I'm actually going to use that roe deer for this next. English in chat, please. I want to be able to understand what you're saying. Yeah, all that work for nothing. Yeah, that's the only downside about tying these is that if you cut your thread while you're trying to trim it up with your razor blade, it's over. Like you have to start all over. High risk, high reward. This will be the last Goddard that I'm going to tie. This one don't work. I'll just do the ones that I have. Yeah, I agree too, Trips. Sounds like my wife's in there making something. I don't know what she's making, but it's just a technique that I was watching Fly Fish Food do today. I was like, you know what, I'm going to try it out. And it's a good technique. I mean, it makes really good flies. But yeah, I agree. It is a little bit quicker to... Here. We'll do the clump method instead. Cheech, yeah, I'm sorry, Cheech. Cheech the man. Let me look at that. I agree. Doing it in the... Oh, that hurt. Clumps are a little bit easier. Yeah. That's the little frog. It's got knotted legs. Good night, Trudge. Thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate you, Table. And that was with just me eyeballing that picture. I could have done it a little bit better, but if you want one, I can actually tie you a decent, more decent one. Yeah, I can actually do you a more decent one. Um, this is a little bit easier to do with a hair packer. I usually do it with my fingers and I get hurt. Good night, Trudge. I don't know if I told you or not already, but good night, buddy. My wife's going to be mad at me because I already cleaned up this floor and now it's dirty again, so the joys of fly tying. I don't know yet, Table. I was just going to hop on here, tie a few of these up and all of that. I'm still not feeling too well, but I'm on here tonight because of you guys. I wanted to show my face at least. Yeah, I just use my tweezers or my fingers for a hair packer. But a pen does work really good. And this is a bigger hook than normal, so I'm having to... Yeah, I don't know what's up with me, man. I got to feeling bad. I think it was Friday and got sick. So I laid down, I got back up, and I ate something, and I couldn't keep that down. So I'm feeling a little bit better today, but I still kind of feel icky. Appreciate you, Chad. Oh, Table, I don't know if you were in here or that some of you guys weren't in here earlier. I ordered the stuff for Christmas giveaway. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but one of it is CDC, and I believe in quality materials, guys. I don't believe in shit-ass materials that you can get from, I agree with, I love quality material, and I'm not ever going to give you guys anything that's shit. Yeah, this is a Goddard caddis giveaway. I don't know how that got around that like that, but all right, that's about all I'm going to put on there. If I put any more on there, it's just going to look really stupid. Yeah, this is the Goddard caddis giveaway I do every once in a while. I don't really tie these that much. What's up, Phantom? You been tying today, buddy? You like my fly, Phantom? I'm gonna fish it just like that. It's called the woolly mammoth Goddard caddis. Uncut Goddard. Y'all just see my floor, man, and my clothes and my trash can I've got sitting here in front of me, buddy. It's a mess. I'm looking here to see if I got me a razor blade. Ooh, I do. It's running away from me, too. This thing's sharp. Oh, yeah, it's sharp. I think this is the one I... Oh, you're finishing that order? Awesome, man. Ooh, that's a lot. I don't know. This one might be shitty, too. Oh, that side's not good. It's a big ass Goddard caddis, dude. Holy moly, that thing is huge. That's what she said. How come I can make a big one look good, but the fucking small ones I have no luck with? Can y'all explain that? That's a by Goddard one. Yeah, it's a pretty big one. Like, my proportions are good. Sometimes. I don't like how this is just hanging out there. 13 dozen? Yep, less is always more. All right. stinks. Try to convince my wife that all the time. Like when she's adding salt, I do the same thing when my wife is adding to the salt to our food. I'm like, hey, less is always more. She hears me say that right now, she'll come here and kick my ass. Hope she didn't hear me say that. Probably kick my ass. I hope this is the right side I'm gonna use. I'm gonna hit that just a little bit more. It's really hard to get these back here. Just have to do it very softly and hope to God you don't mess it up. That looks good. I've never used Maxima Chameleon for that, but I do use it for eyes and leaders. Best thing I found, this is elk, some kind of elk. I cannot remember, I can't find a pack for it, but it makes some really good looking antennas. I'm going ahead prepping my feather, and while I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put my antennas on. I don't know. I like the way it kind of looks. They're kind of squiggly, and I don't know. I really like the way it looks. And there we go. And then I like to kind of curl them a little bit, but that's kind of what they look like. Yes, sir, absolutely. Now I'm gonna use 2 pearls for this one. Hang on. Forgetting a step here. Alrighty, good night, Remington. I appreciate you for swimming by or swinging by, brother. I said swimming. I've been thinking about swimming a lot here lately for some reason. Absolutely. What is going on with this thing? There we go. I appreciate you, Phantom. I've been working on them a little bit. All right, hang on. I gotta use my bodkin here. Get them to curl a little bit. There we go. You don't have to do that. I mean, that's that's overkill. Table, I don't have the hooks to tie bait fish. I have hooks coming in. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't have anything to tie bait fish right now. But as soon as I do get the stuff, man, I got you, buddy. As soon as I get stuff in, I will. That's another thing I've been wanting to kind of work on too is boom, boom. BMW. All right. But I'm gonna add that to the giveaway tonight. I don't know if I mean I don't fish these in this size, but you guys can try it. Let me know how it does. It's not, I mean, it's big, but it's not. I appreciate you, Chad. Let me see here. You can do those BMWs on a jig hook, so I'm probably going to have to end up tying those on the jig hook. Let me see here. Let me go find my jigs real quick. Oh, man, it hurt. I know exactly where they're at, too. get some marabou. Marabou. Alright, so I've got two. One's a Tiemco and the other one's a Saluda. I've never used these Saludas. I've probably used them maybe once. But probably gonna end up going with the size 14 here. Oh, you're good, Bogey. Let me see. I'm not sure how long that one is. I'll have to measure it. And I'm doing this with a copper bead because I don't have... And this is some really nice marabou. It's prim, no, it's fluorescent white, never mind. But some really nice marabou. Nature Spirit has a pretty much the best stuff that there is, in my opinion. I love Nature Spirit. I've also got some in Primrose as well, but this is an ounce master pack from Nature Spirit Fish Hunter Marabou. It's one of my favorites. I've never tied one of these before, so I'm following a recipe. Much better. Okay, I need some wire. I'm going to use red for this. I guess it doesn't really matter. And some black thread. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'll do it with some black thread. There's not really good tutorials on there. Videos. Okay, well, it's pretty. We'll just go with it. How about that? Extra small wire. Yeah, I've got that. That's exactly what I got. Well, I thought. I've got some black. I'll tell you what, we'll use that black extra small wire. How about that? I feel like it would look a little bit better. Yeah, black extra small. I cannot see this to save my life. Yep, I sure changed my logo, buddy. That's been my logo since I first started. Well, it was actually a trout with the craft in the background. I'm gonna make this wire go to the far side of the hook. That's gonna help me out later on. There we go. Let me zoom this in some. Now, if I'm doing this wrong, I'm sorry. There's not a lot of good tutorials out there on this fly, so sorry. I wonder if you could do like a I might tie another one of these because I have never tied one of these. I actually like that. Yeah, I like that. I wonder if you could put like some CDC on that. It honestly looks good just like it is though, but yeah. Yeah, I like that. Appreciate you showing me that, Chad. Thanks, man. I'm going to use these. That just looks phenomenal. Dude, thank you for showing me that. Hang on. Y'all probably can't. No, it's too dark. No, that ain't going to work, but yeah, I like that. Red weenie. You should strip the marabou off of the stem. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. I done it like almost to the tip. Hang on, let me show you, Chad. I'm going to do another one so I'm not wasting a feather. Yeah, we'll use this one right here. Alright, so all I did was I grabbed this by the tip and I only used maybe this much. So I'm going to strip this off. Well, you get the point. I could still use this. Like, is that too much or a little less? That's about as much as I had put on here previous. Maybe a little less. Maybe that right there. Like, I went really light with it. Bottom feathers are best. And use the bottom feathers. See you later, Raph. You don't want stem. Okay. So I'm going to do all of this right here. So I'm only going to use that much, pretty much. That much. Because there's hardly any stem on these. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll do another one. Because I want to get it right. If I'm going to do it, I want to get it right. Let me get it right real quick. I forgot how sharp these were. All right, I'm pinching it off the stem. This is just a little bit. Do you want to use this as a tail? I'm trying to understand what your Haycraft chat is saying. To strip the bottom fibers off the stem and use just the fibers. Okay. Sorry, it takes me a little bit to catch on. My bad. Okay, so we're just going to do that. That's understandable. Right, because less is more. Right. All right. I mean, I understood it, but I didn't know what he meant. Like, strip them off, use the stem, or, strip it off, don't use the stem. I got it, though. My eyes are not. Those look crappy. I only want the small wispy stuff on there. And these are just fibers. These are not, there's no stem on this. There. Green crystal flash. Then tie in this tail. All right, I'm just going to redo this, okay? Hey, what's up, Luca? Welcome in, man. I'm learning a new pattern here. Okay, so before I do anything else, you want me to tie in the flash and then tie it in with the tail? Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure, dude. I want to learn it. Hang on. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Lucifer? Can I do it on both sides of the hook? Or does it matter where it's at? It wasn't too bad, Lucifer. Wasn't bad at all, buddy. Okay. Now, do I want this as long as the tail, Chad, or do I want this just... How long do I want this? About 1/2 inch? Okay. Be careful not to cut my wire there. Okay. Now I'm going to do my tail. All right, so we're just going to... Guys, I have marabou all over my tail. My wife is not going to be happy with me. Gummit, I'd hate to have to get another piece, but never mind. Here's a decent clump here. Trying to get them to act right. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna get another piece because that's... Here we go. This will work. More than that? Okay. The next time you come in here, Chad, I'll actually have this pattern down for sure. I am actually glad you told me about it. Wood, welcome in. Make it longer. I'll take these off because they're not. Dadgummit. Spin it. Ah, okay. I see now. That good there? You need just a little bit more. I don't want to spin it up too much more. All right, here, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. First thing I'm gonna do is move this up. I'm also gonna move my thread up where it belongs so I can tie it off. I just ripped my wire out. Dadgummit. Tell you what, Chad, I'm gonna redo it. This time, now that I know, I'm gonna redo it. I got y'all some quality materials in the way. Whoever wins, I'm also doing some tools. Well, one tool. But I promise you're gonna be really happy about it. Materials, you're gonna be excited, and flies, I'm gonna do myself. I'm not gonna tell you what the tool is gonna be, but you guys will see whenever it comes in. Now the materials is CDC. That's all I can tell you for right now. I'm not gonna tell you any more than that. But I promise you guys, y'all are gonna like it. And plus, it's it's a Christmas, so you don't need to know what you're getting for Christmas now. Sorry, I tried to stiff arm my wire and I agree with Phantom. Don't buy kits, please.
Time to get your gift together with True Religion.
Get wrapped in True with the top of the list picks, curated guides, and once-a-year deals.
Check off everything on your list
For yourself and everybody else.
at TrueReligion.com.
When a child is in the hospital, family does whatever it takes to stay. At Ronald McDonald House, we give them a community of support, warm meals, and a place to rest. Because when a child is in the fight of their lives, they want to stay. And Ronald McDonald House stays with them.
This is Brian's Marabou Wiggler. It's a BMW. And I am trying to learn how to tie it. See ya, Bogey. Have a good night, brother. Appreciate you. That is right, though, right? Does that look pretty good? All right, I messed up. I got some CDC somewhere. I'm going to try something real quick. You like it a little bit more fluffy? Yeah, I'm going to try some of those. Tie them a little bit more. And might make a video about it tomorrow. Might be my reel. I don't know. I like trying new patterns. All right, guys. Now for the giveaway, because I know you guys have been waiting for it. All right. Appreciate you. Let me see here. Sorry. Hope that didn't cut you off. All right. Let me put you there. No, Nimby, that's my work hat. I just didn't take it off today. I work for a railroad switching company, Rail Link. We do the industrial switching for Riceland and producers, Stuttgart, Arkansas. All right, let me see here. Keyword for tonight's giveaway is caddis. Yeah, Landon, you can enter. I had your name up there. The keyword is caddis, C-A-D-D-I-S. Oh shit, hang on. Gonna do NIMBY. I'm also gonna do some of these too, guys. How about that? I'm gonna throw a few of these in. Oh, fuck, I can't get it to focus. I'll throw a few of those in there. We'll do Chad. Got Ewas. Haven't had you do a giveaway in a while, Ewas. I think you were actually the first guy that done that won one of my giveaways, I believe. I'd have to go back with the email and check, but I believe you're the first one. Disavowed. And I'm going to add people because I want them to be able to come into the next live stream. So I want to give them a chance to actually get something and come. I want them to be able to come back, of course. Yeah, thank you for that fly pattern, Chad. I appreciate you, man. I wouldn't have never known anything about it. Great combo is orange bead, black body, red rib. I'm going to try that out. I'm going to screenshot that, actually.
Teacher, I answered entrepreneur, which stopped her dead in her tracks. Seriously, what a geeky little kid I must have been. But I can
Do y'all guys want to do the elimination?
Patriot software helps entrepreneurs build
We can do that if y'all want. I mean, we won't. We don't have to, but we can do it.
software.com.
Want to do the elimination? Craft. Now you got to try my pattern sometime. The dust bunny caddis. Yeah, I'll write that down, and I'll write that down right now. Email me the materials, and then I'll tie it. Is this actually your pattern, Phantom? Okay, sounds good. That's actually your pattern, right? I would love to tie it. I'll make a video about it and I'll tag you in it. Just tell me the materials on the email and then let me know what all I need to tie one up. I would love to as well, brother. I can remember winning the second giveaway you ever had, the shoot the fish in a barrel giveaway. Yeah, there was a lot of people in that chat. Holy crap. And it was, we'll do you, Table Salt. Let me see here. I want everybody to have a good time, man. It is kind of a difficult pattern with the CDC, just so you know. Okay, yeah, CDC is another thing that I've got to work on, but I'll tie it until I get it right, and then tie a few dozen up. That's the thing about tying flies. Once you get to do it, once you tie a certain pattern enough, you can actually you understand how the pattern is tied and how much of the material you need to tie that fly. And after you tie them enough, it just comes second nature, and you already know, hey, I need this much. You know, I need this much wire. I need this much hackle. You know, what's up, Fitz? It wasn't too bad, man. You're welcome, Table Salt. We're gonna do 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna spin the wheel. So if you guys want to enter, the keyword is caddis, and I'm letting everybody join the giveaway tonight. So if you guys want in, caddis is the keyword. And just to show what I'm giving away here, It's probably absolutely filled with fur and hair. We're doing some Goddard caddises. Hang on, maybe show it better on the paper there. We're doing some Goddard caddises. A few of them have antenna. And as I was saying earlier, I don't really put them on mine if I'm fishing them because they're just going to break off. But I don't really tie them on there if I'm fishing them. Yo, thank you for the donation there, Lucifer. Super chat. Appreciate you, buddy. W, Lucifer. Everybody get a W in the chat for Lucifer. I got to change my membership pictures now. I might just change it back to the default. Finally got a wood burner as a good cautery tool. The last time I used one of those to burn stuff off of a hook, man, I ended up burning the crap out of myself. I am terrified to use them now. I want something you can turn on, and then you press a button, it turns on, let go of it, it turns back off. That way I don't get myself hurt, because I'm pretty bad about hurting myself when it comes to hot stuff and sharp objects. I dropped it on my leg landing, and it's funny though, I had it sitting on my desk, and it fell off and hit my leg. All right, I'm just sitting here yapping. We got to spin the wheel. All right, so here's the way this works. I'm going to spin the wheel. If it lands on you, you're eliminated. The last person standing wins. So everybody had a good time doing that the last time. So we're going to do it this time. So if it lands on you, you're eliminated. And the first person to go is Luke Brown. All right, who's next to go? I got to find some soldering wire. All right, the next person to go is Chad. All right, who's next? Landon. Sorry, buddy. All right, next person to go is Ewas. All right, we got Disavowed, Table Salt, Lucifer, Muddy Waters, and NIMBY. We're going to shuffle. I should have shuffled. I'm going to start shuffling after every spin. All right, here we go. Disavowed. All right, we're going to shuffle again. Hang on. There we go. Imagine I win again. Muddy Waters. Nope, I'm sorry, Table Salt. All right, it's between Lucifer and NIMBY. Here we go. Oh, NIMBY. You were so close there, NIMBY. All righty, congratulations, Lucifer. Here, I'll spin the wheel again. Oh, it didn't do anything. I thought it was going to... Never mind, there it goes. Congratulations, Lucifer. You know what to do, buddy. Send me an email, and I'll get you some flies, buddy. Thank you for the super chat as well, buddy. I appreciate you for the $2 super chat. I like you think that, Bailey. Lucifer's actually a really good mod. He comes in here and he does what he's supposed to, and I burned my. I told you, man. Those things are they're bad. But congratulations, Lucifer. You know what to do, buddy. Congratulations, man. Just a little burn. No, we might do something. I'm gonna do a few more of those. Okay, you entered for Landon. Okay. Well, Landon, send me an email, buddy. Yeah, if you guys ever want to not do those elimination rounds, just let me know and we won't do them. I wanted to do something a little different than just spin the wheel, you know, make it a little bit more interesting. Maybe add a few prizes, and everybody that's enters, if you win, you can't stay in the wheel. We'll do like some materials one day, some flies. This will be like later down the road, but a lot of suspense. Appreciate you, Mike. Good night, buddy. I'm actually going to tie this fly, and then this is probably going to be my last one for the night, so. Now folks can win for losing. Yeah. We might alternate it. Like, we might just do a spin, like a single spin, and whoever it lands on wins. And then we'll kind of change it up. Some days one Friday we'll do that, and then the next Friday we'll do the old-fashioned way. Hey, Craft, hop on Discord tonight, and I can walk you through the tying process of my caddis fly pattern. All right, sounds good, man. I don't think I have. I think I still have Discord. I'll have to like sign in, but yeah, I'll hop on there and talk to you a little bit about it tonight.
Before starting my journey at WGU, I transferred from a community college. Kind of gave me the chance to get my foot on in the door. I didn't have this many credits to finish at WGU, but it just gave me that flexibility to be able to do my courses whenever.
Learn more now.
All right, if I can get this wire out of the way. There we go. Yeah, just email it to me, Brian, or not Brian, Chad, I'm sorry. Just email me that link, and I'll look at it. Yeah, I would like to get some CDC though and try this with some CDC. Is that what you were talking about there, Chad? A little bit more fuzzy? Yeah, I like that too. It could almost pass as like a mayfly nymph or a damselfly. Yeah, I like that. Dude, I am really happy you actually showed that pattern, dude. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Ewas. I'm telling you, some CDC on that would really, yeah, the CDC on that would be really nice. I don't know why I said mayfly phantom. I haven't had that much sleep this past few days. It's fluffy. Yeah. Dadgummit, get up there. I love this beat. I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of a song I used to listen to a long time ago. Okay, that's thread. Never mind. The key is finding long, strung marabou with long fibers. Oh yeah, I can find that. I have that definitely. Whenever I was just first tying it, I wasn't sure of how to tie it, and the only thing I really had was a picture, which you helped out a whole lot. I appreciate you, man. Caden, we've already done the giveaway, but we're doing some of these BMWs and some Goddard caddises. You know what? I found another razor blade. Yeah, I'm sorry, Caden. Next time, buddy, if you want to come in and support the live, and you can enter the giveaway. I'd be more than happy, buddy. I always want more people in here. Caden, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm doing a giveaway. It's actually our Christmas giveaway, and I'll be doing some tools, materials, and flies. So there'll be 3 winners that day that we do that giveaway. So if you want to come by, I'll make a post beforehand when the Christmas giveaway live is gonna happen, and we'll go from there. I don't know how that fell down there, but it did. No, I haven't done that giveaway yet, Taylor. Caden, I'll let you know when. I'll let everybody know when. I'm going to make a post. It'll be sometime this next coming up week. If not this next coming up week, it'd be the week after. But I will let everybody know. I have to make sure I have everything that I need for the giveaway to come in, and then we'll do it whenever it all gets in here. All right. Oh, yeah. I think that right there is exactly what we needed for this one. Yeah, if I'm wanting to go use damselflies one day, this is definitely one I'm going to throw. This would be really good in a olive pattern. Doing this in like an olive. Yeah, this would be really good.
There's DIY.
Hang on now.
Doing it yourself. It's the difference between being creative and being a creator.
I'm going to get some CDC though, some white CDC. I've got some coming in for myself and for the giveaway. and I'm excited for it because, well, there you guys have it, the BMW. All right, guys, that's probably going to be it for tonight. If you sweep the last few wraps back before you tie it off, make it breathe even more in the water. I'll try that out. I'll tell you what, we'll do one more, but this time I'm going to try that. All right, one more fly. Sorry, guys. Chad made me do it. Blame him. We'll do one more. That hook got me. Whew. Yeah, why not? All right, Rich. Thank you for swinging by, man. I'll catch you next time, buddy. I'm wondering. Yeah, I'll use some of that. Hang on. Oh, Rich. There we go. I love this thread. This is the Flysmith's, I think 52 denier champagne thread. I freaking love it. Good night, Caden. Hope to see you back here soon, buddy. Welcome in. Rude. I'm gonna call you Rude. Rudimps.
The easiest way to be the best gift giver this year? Just ask Google. Check out the Google Holiday 100, a list of the year's top search.
Yeah, I like using this thread for these because you don't really see it.
The perfect gift. Make the holidays magical.
Barely visible.
Go ahead, make your day with Samsung OLED S95F.
Yeah, you can barely see that now. Barely see that thread. You can kind of still see it, but it's not as visible. And that's going to ride just like that in the water. Yeah, hand whip finish there. I'm still trying to work on those too, but they're getting better. All right, guys, that is it for tonight. I got to get off here. It's 10:30. I got to get off here and get ready for work in the morning since I love to work so much. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.